What's up YouTube, this is World Black Ops Pro, and today I'm going to tell you guys why I think from this moment that Black Ops 3 is not going to be a very innovative game. And keep in mind guys, I'm basing this off of the trailers we've seen, I'm basing this off of the gameplays that big YouTubers have posted up about Black Ops 3. So let's get into this. So innovation, what innovation really is when you take an existing idea, concept, or product and you improve upon it somehow. Now, in order to truly understand this, I'm going to give you guys an example of what innovation was in Call of Duty, what it has meant in the past. So, in MW2, there were many problems. You had one-man army, danger close noob tubes. You had Sleight of Hand Pro and Sleight of Power quickscopers. You know, they were pretty much invincible. You had stopping power, which in and of itself is not a problem. However, it really limited your perk choice because you had to either choose stopping power, and be on par with everyone else because everyone else was running stopping power. But if you wanted to run something like cold-blooded, yeah, you could run that, but in a one-on-one gunfight, you're going to be at a huge disadvantage. You're pretty much going to be outgunned by everything because stopping power just increases the damage to your weapons by that much. So, Black Ops 1 comes along, and they pretty much solved the noob tube problem. Noob tubes aren't a problem in Black Ops 1 because there's no danger close. There's no actual way to resupply your noob tubes. And plus, you can't use Warlord with noob tubes and then another attachment, so that doesn't work. Quickscoping is pretty much completely removed because they took out a lot of the aim assist. They made the reticle sway upward randomly when you first scope in, greatly reducing quickscoping accuracy because the accuracy is pretty much equivalent to hip fire until you're fully scoped in. And the removal of stopping power, it finally gave us freedom to choose what we want for that perk tier. Can you imagine if stopping power was in Black Ops 1? If you wanted to run Ghost, you couldn't run Ghost. You couldn't run Flak Jacket because otherwise you'd be at a huge disadvantage whenever you wanted to face someone in a one-on-one gunfight. But however, in this game, you can choose Ghost, you can choose Flak Jacket, you can choose whatever you want. So there's a lot more freedom there. Not only that, but they added a bunch of features in Black Ops 1 which really made the game stand out compared to other Call of Duties of the time. So, Theater Mode. This is the first time we've ever seen Theater Mode in Call of Duty, and for content creators, mainly YouTubers, and also people who just like to have a good time, and to see, the cool clips they've, gotten through multiplayer, they can go there, record stuff, just do a bunch of cool things with Theater Mode. Then you got Wager Matches, which made it Wager Matches basically when you gamble COD points, against other players in certain game modes. So if you win the game mode, you gain a lot of COD points. COD points themselves was a big innovation because with COD points you could buy whatever you wanted to. You didn't have to wait till level 50 something or level 50 to get that one gun. Well, actually, no, you did, but for perks, for example, if you want Ghost, you don't have to wait till level 50 to get it. You can all the perks, all the equipment unlocked from the start. All you have to do is just buy it. And I like that because if you want Ghost or something, like in Black Ops 2, Ghost is unlocked at 55, so you have to wait to the end of the prestige to get it. In this game, you can just buy it from the start, level 4, so you can start going for the pro challenges, which is one thing I really like about the COD point system. And combat training, it wasn't, the biggest innovation in the world, but it allowed noobs a place to go and practice. It allowed a place for you to go if you wanted to screw around with friends, or, a trick shot, or just do whatever while playing against bots. So that was pretty cool. Now let's get into Black Ops 3, and why I don't think Black Ops 3 itself is going to be that innovative. First, we got the advanced movements. No one wanted advanced movements to return. I mean, yeah, sure, there are some of you on this channel who probably like advanced movements from Advanced Warfare, but according to a poll by Chaos X Silencer, the population size is 50,000, so it's a pretty big chunk of the community. 85% of the community does not want advanced movements, and keep in mind, guys, the people who gravitate towards people like Chaos X Silencer, and Drifter, and Ali and T-Martin, those people tend to be more positive about Call of Duty and tend to criticize the game less, and they do not like this advanced movement business. So that's returning. But the thing about advanced movement is that it doesn't. Well, it's not a full-fledged Advanced Warfare EXO movement game. What it is somewhere in between. Because it looked like Vonderhaar originally wanted to make the advanced movement exactly like Advanced Warfare. However, with the community outcry and stuff, and all the hate going towards Exosuit starting from when Advanced Warfare was launched in November 2014, it looks like he had to tone it down and was kind of forced to tone it down because if he didn't, the community would hate him. And he also rebranded the name Boost Jump to Thrust Jump, trying to throw off people and make it seem something totally different that's totally non-Exosuit. So we got that going. We got Gunsmith, which, yeah, it is somewhat innovative until you look at the fact that it's just paint shop, really, an extension of the Emblem Editor system. Because the Emblem Editor system, you could create an emblem and put on your player card, but this is just, you get to put it on your gun now, and you can change how the side of your gun looks, and how the other side of your gun looks, and how the top of your gun looks. So it's a step in the right direction, but at the end of the day, it's just an extension of Emblem Editor. So, and also, I would have liked if we could make our guns look different. Like, for example, if you have an assault rifle, maybe I want it to look like an STG-44, so I can change around the sights a little bit. I can change around the stock, maybe just change around a few things here and there to make my gun look how it wants. And of course, these can be cosmetic. I don't care if they don't actually affect the in-game performance. But I definitely would like the idea of changing up the gun a little bit. Maybe if I had SMG, I made it look like an MP40 or something like that. That'd be pretty cool. Next, we have the creative class, which, guys, the Pick-10 system is very, very broken. The Pick-13 system is even more broken. And I'm going to prove to you guys why any pick system is broken and why it actually gives you less freedom, not more freedom, not what Vonahar says. It's just brainwashing you into thinking that it gives you more freedom. So, I have two sample classes here. One is a Black Ops 1 class, a pretty average Black Ops 1 class, and I'm going to try to recreate it using the Black Ops 2 system. So, let's say we want an AK-47 with a suppressor, you know, stay off the minimap. We want Flash Jacket, avoid the grenades. Sleight of Hand Pro, so we can aim down sight faster and reload faster. Marathon, so we can run for more than 10 feet without having an asthma attack. We can have an M1911 as a secondary with a suppressor. Of course, you want to stay off the minimap. You frag as a lethal, flashbang as a tactical, and a claymore just in case you want to, defend an area, camp, whatever. Okay, so we have that, right? That's Creative Class 2.0, and we have a complete class there. We have primary, secondary, and perks, and, lethal tactical equipment. Now, let's go to Black Ops 2. Let's try to create the exact same class. So, we have the A94 with the suppressor. Now, the A94 is the closest thing to an AK in Black Ops 2, so let's go with that. We have Flash Jacket for perk 1. Okay, they're pretty much the same there. Now, there is no sleight of hand, so we have to go to attachments there. So we need quick draw and dual mag. Oh, but wait, that brings us up to 3 attachments, so we need to use a wild card. That uses another point. Okay, so now let's go to Marathon. We definitely need Marathon because our guy can't run more than 10 feet, even though he's a Navy SEAL. Okay, well, we have that. And then we go on secondary. Okay, TAC 45 with a suppressor. That's going to be 2 more points there. And by this point, we only have 1 point left, so we can either choose it on a frag, a flashbang, or a claymore. In this example, we have a frag, so right there, we're missing 2 pieces of equipment. We're missing the claymore and the flashbang, because we're all out of points here, and that's the best we can do in terms of getting that Black Ops 1 class that we had. And it's not even that good. This Black Ops 2 class isn't even as good as the Black Ops 1 one because, yeah, sure, the A94 aims down sight faster and it has a faster reload, but that doesn't apply to your secondary. If you want a faster reload on your secondary, you're going to have to waste another point on another wild card to get the TAC 45 to have fast mag on it. So it's really just toned down. And the whole point of Vonahar's Pick-10 system is to give you more freedom, give the player more choice in what they bring into combat, but the wildcard system makes the exact opposite because you have to spend points on stuff that just allow you to, break the rules. I thought the whole point of Pick-10 system was to allow you to break the rules. So if I want a third attachment on my gun, I should be allowed to do that without having to pay for a wildcard. If I want a primary as a secondary, then I should be able to do that without having to spend another point on my wildcard. And also, I don't like how some perks in Black Ops 1 were broken up into attachments. That's just stupid in my opinion. So that is just destined to fail right there. And then we also got specialist abilities. Now specialist abilities came from Destiny. Yeah, and they were called supers in Destiny. But that worked in Destiny, but it doesn't work here, Vonderhaar. Supers, special abilities, any of that stuff from Destiny, Titanfall, Halo, doesn't belong in Call of Duty. For example, they have a special ability, which is essentially Second Chance 2.0. It's called Rejack. So no, in spite of all the crap that Vonderhaar got in Black Ops 1 for bringing Second Chance in, because people thought it was annoying that you can shoot a guy until he takes enough damage to die, and then he just pulls out his pistol, two-shots you, and then you got killed every streak, and then the teammate just comes in and revives the guy who you're supposed to kill, and that guy can continue his streak. That's why people hated it. But Vonderhaar dares bring it back as a special ability, which everyone's going to get their specialist ability. Everyone's equipped with one, so if the guy has Rejack on, okay, not only do they get to revive themselves, like they get to get up again, but they don't need a teammate to do it for them. They just hit a button on their arm, and they magically get up in a cloud of green smoke. They just jump up and they're back in combat on their same kill streak with full health. That seems like Second Chance Pro 2.0 to me. But this is the new improved Second Chance where you can just pop up without anyone sticking a cigarette in your arm or something like that. So that totally won't be annoying, Vonderhaar. Number 2 is we have some teleporting one where you can teleport back to where you were 5 seconds prior. Okay, Vonderhaar, it looks like finally you couldn't get rid of the lag in Black Ops 3, so you have to resort to making it a perk. So you can just go back where we were 5 seconds prior. Oh yeah, it's a lag. There's a lag kill streak. Yeah, Vonderhaar, teleporting does not belong in Black Ops 3. It's not belong in Call of Duty. So you're telling me, Vonderhaar, that by the year 2065, we're going to have teleporting, we're going to have technology to allow you to self-revive yourself from the dead. Yeah, keep dreaming, Vonderhaar. Another thing is that Vonderhaar, how do I put this, he's not listening to the community at all. For example, like the Target Finder. Remember how much hate the Target Finder got in Black Ops 2? Well, guess what? It's coming back as the Noon Sight. Now, I'm not sure if it's that's the exact name for it. However, I did see a certain site that looked like the Target Finder called reskinned as the Noon Sight. So, I guess we'll have to wait until the beta. But guys, Vonderhaar is not listening to us. We've seen the overpowered snipers are going to make a return, overpowered shotguns are going to make a return, and so are the overpowered pistols. But now, it does not. Instead of like your TAC 45s, P23Rs of the world, we have a Destiny pistol. A one-shot kill revolver that can kill people at medium range, one shot, of course. And everyone can earn it, so, that's not going to be annoying. Yeah, we have that, and we also have the, the individual specialist weapons, which probably are going to get annoying. Like, this is Call of Duty. This isn't an RPG or something like that. I don't want, special characters in multiplayer. I just want generic soldiers because, at the end of the day, it's supposed to be, not exactly a war simulator, but it's supposed to be somewhat realistic. Destiny was more of a fantasy, futuristic game. Call of Duty, yeah, it can be futuristic, but I don't want the fantasy element in there. It worked in Destiny. It's not going to work in Call of Duty. So, guys, there you have it. Black Ops 3 is not, at least for the multiplayer, is not going to be that innovative. Zombies is a different story because I have pretty good faith in the Zombies team that they'll bring us something good. I heard the zombie map is going to be an open world. That seems really fun. So we'll have to just wait and see on that one. But guys, don't expect too much from the multiplayer. Don't set your hopes up too high. Because Vonderhaar seems to have lost his way in terms of multiplayer. Especially when he started catering to MLG, FaZe, Optic, all these interest groups. And do you know who he leaves out? Oh yeah, the Filthy Casual. The Filthy Casual, the one who pays your paycheck, Vonderhaar, gets screwed over, and in the process we don't get a good game to play. So anyway guys, hope you enjoyed the commentary. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. As always, it's been a World of War, and see you guys later.